Welcome to a walkthrough of HST Pay, which is the most efficient way for our clients to collect and process patient payments. With HST Pay, staff can reduce their payment posting time, minimize errors, and collect patient payments faster thanks to its deep integrations with HST Practice Management and HST Clarity. With its connection to HST Clarity, staff can send patients their estimates directly through text and/or email, allowing for faster patient collections and a significant reduction in bad debt. With HST Practice Management, transactions can be automatically posted in mere minutes. HST Pay can also help drastically reduce errors through the auto payment posting, improving workflows and accuracy for billing teams. Now that you have a glimpse of what HST Pay can offer, we'll explore the convenient ways to collect patient payments with HST Pay, followed by a walkthrough of the product itself. Let's dive in. Option 1 is to collect the payment remotely from the patient via electronic estimate. This option is available to all clients using HST Clarity. Option 2 is to collect from the patient with a card present transaction on the date of service. Simply swipe, insert, or tap to complete the payment on your payment terminal. Option 3 is to allow the patient to call their payment in over the phone. Just key in the patient's card details as they read them and hit Make Payment when done. If you opt not to have a physical credit card terminal at your facility, you can, of course, enter those card details manually in person with the patient, just as you would if they were available over the phone. Let's dive into the walkthrough. For patients that have HST Clarity, the HST Pay user journey starts here with the patient receiving their estimate. From here, the patient will click Pay Online, which will bring them to the payment entry screen, also called the Hosted Payment Page or HPP. The patient can click Enter Card Details. Notice the option to save the card on file for future payments. This ability to save a card on file is available to both patient and staff users. This will facilitate taking future recurring payments without having to gather the credit card details from the patient repeatedly. HST Pay leverages tokenization to ensure card details are stored securely. If something changes, there's a built-in decline minimizer that automatically updates expired and outdated card information. Now, whether the patient chooses to save the card on file or not, they'll simply make their payment by entering their credit card information and hitting Make Payment. If the transaction is successful, they'll see a transaction approved message. As an HST Pay user, you'll be able to see such payments within HST Pay in Clarity for those clients who use it and within HST PM. Here's the payment we just made reflected in the estimator screen. Because we just posted this payment together today, it can be voided. Payments posted before today can be refunded, and this button will instead read Refund. We'll take a look at how this payment is reflected in the PM Visit Ledger in just a moment. For payments entered by staff, the user journey may begin within HST PM, HST Pay, or Clarity for those clients who use it. From HST PM, you can simply click the Patient Payment button at the bottom of the appointment form, the visit form, the estimate form, or the patient account form. Clicking that button will bring the user to the payment transactions page for the respective patient and case within HST Pay. This is the same page that would be used by clients wishing to enter a payment via HST Clarity. Here, the user will simply enter the amount the patient intends to pay and hit the Pay button. Just as the Pay Online button on the estimate directed the patient to the hosted payment page, the Pay button here will bring the user to the same place. Again, this is where the credit card details must be entered in order to make the payment. If using a credit card terminal, you'll first need to make a selection from the Terminal Selection dropdown. Then click Pay and proceed with the payment entry via the terminal directly. If there's already a card on file for this patient and is the preferred method for the payment you're entering, simply click and select it here and avoid the data entry required by the hosted payment page, and then click the Pay button. Back in HST PM, if we visit the patient's account, we'll see that the payment has posted successfully with the details reflected in the visit ledger. Voids and refunds will be reflected here as well. Let's go ahead and void the payment that we posted earlier so we can see how that looks on the PM side also. The system will just confirm that I do wish to void the transaction. And now I can see that transaction has been eliminated here on the HST Pay side. And let's take one other quick look at how it looks in HST PM. Again, we'll revisit the patient account screen. We can see both the payment and its reversal. And if we check out the visit ledger, we'll see that the payment has been eliminated. There's nothing in the patient payment or the total payment field, and the outstanding balance is back to 0. I hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough of HST Pay.